That's the most important thing.
Form. Okay.
Yeah.
What is form?
You want to work the muscle you're intending to work.
Slow,
controlled.
controlled.
Yep. Forget about the weight. Right from the beginning, that's what you want to do. Slow and controlled. Almost lock your body out and just feel that muscle that you're training, and just think about it the whole time. And that is the way you will build a nice, round, full muscle belly. Forget the weight.
The weight's not important.
It's not important.
We're live.
Oh, we're live.
Okay. Cheers, mother.
Cheers. All right.
What's up, baby? Have a couple little sips. So good.
That's good.
That is really good, isn't it?
So,
Welcome to the show.
thank you. This is nice.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
We have a really amazing guest today. I mean, this guy right here really needs no introduction. He's a legend in the gym, everybody in the world, and very thankful to have you and giving me your time today because I know you're so busy. I had to call your secretary and get on your calendar. And who am I speaking with today?
Me or her?
You, baby.
This is Christian Demetrio.
Okay. Demetrio.
The one and only.
Demetrio.
Demetrio.
Is that Italian?
It's everybody thinks it's Italian, but it's actually Greek.
It's Greek.
Yeah, but
Really?
I am mostly Italian.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And where were you born?
Connecticut.
Upstate?
No, southern
New
part.
Haven?
I was actually born at Bridgeport Hospital.
Okay.
Yep.
What'd you do up there?
Went to school. I moved out of there when I was 19. Moved down to Florida.
Florida?
Yep. Went there on a 1-week vacation, and it rained the whole time. And it was a tropical storm named Chris.
Oh, wow.
And the last day it cleared up, it was Sunday or Saturday, and the sun came out, and I said, I'm not leaving. I went out and got a job. 2 weeks later, we packed the car. We were there.
Who was we?
So me and my ex-wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How old were you?
19.
You got married at 19?
No, I met her at 17, and we lived together at 17, and we just got divorced 3 years ago.
Was she
so
Greek?
we were together for 27 years. No, she's Italian and
She's Italian?
French. Yeah.
She a good cook?
Yeah, she did. She did good.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you have any kids?
I got 2 boys, 21 and 20. So
Like one
they
month-
live with her, so that's
You
good.
went snap, ram, bam, right up.
Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
And they were the best of friends and the worst of enemies growing up,
Yeah.
which was good,
So you're from Connecticut.
Yep.
You moved down to Florida on a vacation.
Vacation.
And then said, screw it.
Staycation.
We're staying.
Yeah.
Florida. Screw that snow.
Well, now you know what they call me, halfback. I'm
yeah.
halfway back.
Yeah.
Right?
I've heard that quite a few times.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where people
It's
go
common.
to Florida from up north.
Yep.
You know what northern...
Nobody's from Florida down there. Everybody's from somewhere
this
else,
is true. You know what the difference between a northerner and a southerner is when they retire?
No.
Northerners move south. I've never seen a southerner move
No.
north. Like, we don't move
I've
north.
never seen a northerner move back up north from coming down south.
As soon as they come here, they're like,
No,
screw
they're
that
done
place.
with the cold. They're done with the people up
It's
there.
the
so-
taxes.
And the taxes.
It's
I don't know how
every
people
time I
live up
hear
there.
a story of someone from New York or upstate or anywhere up there, Connecticut,
Yeah.
we move south because we could take 4 vacations a year with what we're saving in property tax.
True. Yeah.
It's true, right?
It is true. Yeah.
So why so many people still live there?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, I ask that
I
question.
couldn't make it up there. I didn't want to be up there. I knew that at a young age. So I'd never move back. So I don't
Your
know.
family still there?
Yeah, but I don't talk to any of them. Really
No.
don't talk to
Yeah.
any of my family, really.
You're on your own.
On my own.
Here.
That's it.
Demetrius.
Demetrio.
Demetrio.
It used to be Demetrius until they moved here and they changed it to Demetrio to make it sound more American.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
what
it used to be Demetrius.
Ancestry.com said?
That's what my family said. I never went on there.
And so you were down in Florida. What'd you do? What was your first job there?
Oh God, landscaping.
Really?
Did landscaping. Then I went right from that. We bought our own house when I was 20. So, and then I started doing concrete down there.
Concrete work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
And
got you
now-
into concrete?
I just went and applied for a job that was in the newspaper, and I liked it. and I
You're
started my
showing
own
your age
company.
now when you say newspaper.
Newspaper, that's right.
You go,
That's right.
I got a job. I was in the classified section of the newspaper, and I called, and I had to leave a message
they
with
make newspapers anymore.
Well, I used to, when I was younger, my dad always went out and got the paper every day.
Yep, my grandfather would sit there and read the paper.
I think he actually upgraded one day. He must have got a bonus at work and got the USA Today too. Like he'd get the local paper, and then all of a sudden, like once a week, we get the USA Today or something. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. I would go snoop in there and look at it a little bit. My first sales job, when I was a salesman at Scott Clark Toyota selling cars, I got Salesman of the Month. And they put my face and my picture and my bio, kind of what I did, in the Shawd Observer. And really? I know this sounds really lame, but when I was in high school and college, I used to keep photo albums. So I still have, like, I used to go get like the CVS where you go in Eckerd's, where you used to go buy one, get one free, or duplicates for free or something.
Right.
And I still had all these photos. So I'd get out at night. I would sit there and cut all these things out. And I have 3 photo albums through high school and college and a little bit after college that I'm so thankful, because we had little disposable cameras.
Right.
And in that photo album, I was flipping through it the other day to pick a picture out for my son, because my son didn't think that I looked or did something, and I had to go prove him wrong and say, no, your dad did this, and let me show you the picture, I'll prove it to you. Right. and when I'm flipping the pages, I'm sitting there going, oh shit, there's Mikey right there, Salesman of the Month in Toyota in the paper.
Right?
That's like getting 1,000 likes on Instagram.
The smell of the paper.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a paper out when I was young.
You did?
Yeah.
You had a paper out?
Paper out. 80 weekly papers and 130 weekend papers, Sunday papers.
What'd they pay you?
I don't even remember. You'd have to go Sunday and collect to every door.
You did?
And ring the doorbell and say,
Are you
collecting,
kidding me?
and they'd pay you, or they wouldn't answer. And
Are you kidding
It was a mess,
me?
yeah.
You're in Connecticut. They're paying $15,000 a year property tax. They can't pay the guy delivering their paper $12.
Right. Yeah. But that's what the kids did back then for money, you know?
How old were you when you did that?
12 maybe.
You know, I always heard.
And I rode my bike. I put the bag around the handlebars.
I always heard people say, oh, you know, I had a paper route. And I'm sitting there going, a paper route? Like, who? We grew up here in the South, man. I don't think there was many paper routes down here.
Really?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think people actually drove around in
to
their
the
cars
store and got it.
I don't know. No, we did get the papers delivered, but I don't remember kids being the one.
Yeah,
I don't remember the kids doing it.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, all my friends when we were kids had them.
What else did you do when you were a kid? Did you make money doing something else?
Yeah, we used to cut grass, shovel snow, you know. So.
You were a hustler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, always working. My dad owned a construction company since I was 4, and I always worked with him. He always had me doing stuff around the house.
Was he a ball buster?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Your dad seems like a ball buster.
Yeah, I was one of the kids who
Did you get beat
probably worked more than any of the other kids in the neighborhood.
Were you little?
No, I was always skinny, but real active, but muscular, you know. And that was
How much do you weigh when you graduated high school?
200 pounds ripped, because I was competing in bodybuilding shows. So I was 200 pounds on stage ripped.
That's what I want to know.
17 years old. And then I gave it up when I was 18 and moved to Florida and never touched a weight till I was 37 years old.
When did you start lifting weights?
37.
No, when did you start when you were young?
Oh, when I was young, I was 8 years old. Conan the Barbarian came out.
Conan.
And I said to my dad, that's what I want to look like. And he went out and he got me a Marcy bench, a little Marcy bench, plastic weights with the concrete in them, right? And I went to town. I loved it. And that's what I did. I'd bring it up from the basement on a nice day and work out outside all day long. So that's what I did. And then I got my first Gold's Gym membership when I was 15 years old. My parents bought it for me, so that's when it started.
You were stoked.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're 15 years old. I'm like going to Gold's Gym.
Right.
I get to work out with all the bodybuilders.
Yeah, and they were all bodybuilders back then. There was no physique or nothing. It was just raw bodybuilding, you know. It was just a bunch of crazy guys.
What were you eating back then?
Well, when I joined the gym, as soon as I joined, a guy came up to me, and he was a trainer there, and he said, you know, I've been watching you the past couple of weeks. He says, I train you for free if you did a show. And I wasn't looking to do a show or anything, you know, so I contemplated, and I said, all right, you know, I'll do it. And he trained me. And so So that was it, you know, and I was hooked after that.
So you did a show at what age?
Did a show. First show was 15 years old, came in second place. And then I did show after show after show after that and just dieted the whole time. And every show I did, I won. So
you won a bunch of bodybuilding shows when you were 15 years old.
15, 16.
Who were you competing with? Like, who were the age? What were the age?
Teenagers.
Okay, so you was younger.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And I was so good, I made the newspaper, and I was guest posing for local shows. So I was guest poser at bodybuilding shows at 16 years old.
That's crazy.
That was kind of cool, yeah. But,
what was the most you ever lifted when you were young?
I never really went for
the heavy
weight. No, just reps. And just pump the muscle with blood. And that's how I grew. That's how I always grew.
Yeah.
You know, once in a while, you go heavy because you want to.
Right.
But things start hurting, like elbows and shoulders and hips and knees. And
my youngest son is 15. He's 6'2", 240 pounds.
Wow.
He's 15.
Holy.
Okay? He's still got probably 4 more inches to grow.
Jeez.
He was a gamer.
He's 6'2"?
He's 6'2".
How old?
15.
God.
And his hands are bigger than mine. And
Jeez.
he never worked out.
Where'd you get that from?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
big. No, I'm just kidding.
Your grandfather?
My grandfather was pretty big.
Yeah.
And so we've got some history of some big guys. But the thing is,
it's funny how we take after our grandparents. I take care after my grandfather.
If I showed you a picture of my grandfather, I look identical to him.
Ain't it funny? Yeah.
Yeah. And
on what side? Your mom's or your dad's?
My dad's, actually.
Dad's?
Yep.
I'm more my mom.
And so my youngest son was a gamer, and he's real calm, and he's real sweet. He's a beautiful kid. Yeah. But he started doing jiu-jitsu.
How old is he?
He's 15 now.
15.
And,
that's the...
So, yeah,
okay.
when he was younger, we started doing jiu-jitsu. We started doing a little martial arts. I got him in the gym, getting him some confidence, because I was picked on as a kid.
240 pounds doing all that?
No, when he was young. I'm talking like 7, 6.
Oh.
But he was a big baby.
And he still does it?
Not anymore.
Oh, I was going to say.
He would. Oh, I know.
Oh, my God.
But he just kind of, we dabbled with this, we dabbled with that, but I gave him some foundation of confidence. I felt like when you can give a kid confidence and you believe in yourself at an early age,
sky's the limit.
you can conquer the world.
You can.
People can say things to you. When you're really young, I think from 5 to like 10, when you can develop some confidence in yourself and you're told that you're great, you're told you're awesome.
You're a sponge at that age anyway. You're just soaking everything.
You're soaking it all in.
Everything.
So he started playing video games, and I started getting a little discouraged because my oldest son was racing motorcycles. And I'm over here spending a lot of time and energy with my oldest son, and I'm over here thinking, well, damn, my youngest son's getting left out. But I'd always ask him, hey, man, you want to play sports? Nah, I'm good, Dad. Hey, you want to go to Dick's and get some shit? Nah, I'm good, Dad. Do you need anything? Nope, I'm good, Dad. I mean, he is the chillest dude ever.
Did he just lock himself in
He
his
just
room?
kind of locked. Yeah, he was one of those kids. I'd go in and check and make sure he's still alive.
Mm-hmm. My oldest son was like that. Yeah.
And so he started playing video games, and I basically would go in there and I would start like trying to be interested in video games. But unfortunately, I get motion sickness. Like, he was playing these games, I'm over there getting dizzy. And I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I get emotional with those. I want to throw it through the wall. Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
I can't play video games. I can't do it. I tried. I just can't do it.
Like, I pushed the button. It didn't happen.
I got killed instantly, and I was like, I'm done. This is stupid. So, anyway, so we were playing video games, and he got really good. He wanted to get on YouTube. He wanted to get a following, and I said, okay. I'm the business-minded guy, so everything I think of in the world has got a monetary value to it. So I'm sitting here going, all right, well, if my son's going to play video games, he needs to be good at video games, and if he's going to spend X amount of time doing it, and there's tournaments that kids can play that can make money doing this, okay. Well, I bought him 2 monitors. I got him the best, Mac Daddy computers. Somebody built it, and I said, listen, if you're going to do it, at least be good at it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be great.
Right.
But don't suck. Just don't freaking suck. So if I come up here,
he probably doesn't if he loves to do it.
He loved it. He got good at it. But you know what I realized is that was a social platform for him.
Right.
I didn't realize that he was talking to people all over the world, all over the country on these headsets,
and
yelling and screaming.
Right.
And I'm sitting here, Dad, I got friends in here, I got friends there, I got friends here. And I'm like,
right.
He created this virtual world of real people.
And you almost think he's antisocial.
But he's not. He's super social.
Right.
But he's super social in that world.
In that world.
And I'm like,
not the real world.
Yeah. But
how is he in the real world?
He's real great now.
He is.
He is so good. And
was he back then, or was he quiet?
He was quiet.
Yeah. He came out of
He
his shell.
came out of his shell. He grew up, got a little testosterone in his body, and next thing you know, puberty hit, and now he's like, "Oh, Dad, how you doing, buddy?" Oh, I think he has more hair on his chest than I do now.
That's awesome.
But
That's because
no.
we shave.
But no, he's a good kid, and now he's playing football. He started playing football all on his own.
How is he?
He's just started playing in the high school workout. Like he's now the whole
So what is he? 16?
He's 15.
15.
And so he's going to play football this year for the first time. And the coaches.
He never played as big as he was?
Ever. He never played a
Why?
single.
Did he not want to?
No, he never
Or you
wanted,
didn't want to?
No, he never wanted to play sports.
didn't want to.
He didn't want to play sports. So he did some D1 training because my oldest son was racing motocross. So we were doing athletic drill training for him for motocross. So I made my youngest son come with him and do it.
Yeah.
And he got footwork, he got agility, he got skills at an early age, like really young. And so he goes to the football team, and the coaches were like, "Oh, who are you? How old are you?" I'm 15, I'm a freshman. He goes, "You've never played sports?" I go, "Nope." He goes and works out with the team. He's bench pressing. He's working out. He's lost 15 pounds. He was 260.
Holy cow.
And now he's like 240. He's like 250. No, he was 255. He's now 240. He said
Is he
the other day.
solid, or is he?
Solid. Bro.
Really?
Like his legs are like two of mine.
Really?
His structure from the bottom is just big ass, big legs.
Wow. I can't tell you how many people I know that never played when they were young and played in high school, and they were phenomenal and went to college.
Yes, I really see him playing really good this year because all the coaches says footwork, his speed, his drive,
That's
his determination.
important. Footwork is.
Yeah, his footwork is amazing. And I'm so proud of him because he found it on his own. Like I
Right.
didn't, even though I wanted him to play, because I played football
Yeah.
and I played rugby and I'm dad, the tough guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm over here going, I got the nerdy kid in the back playing video games, you know.
Right.
What does your son do? He's Minecraft killer.
What?
Yeah, he has
He does
7
what?
million followers on YouTube, and he makes about $50,000 a week on YouTube.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah, exactly. What is your son doing? Oh, your son's playing in college football. Has he got any scholarship? No. But anyway, I'm in my mind thinking he's going to be the world's greatest YouTuber. He's going to be the greatest video gamer in the world, right? But anyway, what are your kids doing?
Oh God! One works at the gas station as
Okay.
a cashier.
Okay.
Right. Because they smoke pot,
They're,
so
Yeah.
they can't go get a job because they can't pass a drug test.
so what do you
And
think?
the
So your
oldest
kids-
one is a detailer at a car place.
Okay. So here's the thing. They've made some choices,
So, yeah.
and they decided that they want to smoke pot,
Yep.
and they don't want to work out.
Right.
They don't want to put their body first. They don't want
No.
to put their mind first.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they see you get up
And
every
it's-
morning, go to the gym, work out.
And they have
Forever.
And they still.
It's circle of
It's
influence.
just,
Is that what happened? They just got around the wrong kids?
you know, they played football and baseball when they were young. 7 years old, they started
Okay.
both sports, and they did work out for a little while, and then they just gave it up. They lost interest. I don't know why, and it killed me because it's in my blood. So
Right.
for me to watch them not do it, it just
tore you
killed
apart.
me. It tore me apart. Yeah. So, but
Were they good in school?
No. Hated school. No. And I wasn't either, but it wasn't because I wasn't
very-
smart.
I
I,
wasn't very
hated
good.
school.
I just
I
didn't
loved
like-
math because it kept my mind going and I liked it, but everything else I was like, I don't need that. So I had no interest. So
Right. I think my oldest son,
But-
he's not really happy about school. He's more social.
it's not for everybody, you know.
Well, the thing is, man, school, just because you did well on a test doesn't mean you're smart.
It doesn't. Right.
They're measuring wrong.
right.
I think
right.
testing is wrong. I think IQ should be measured
Yeah.
in so many different ways.
You can't measure common sense in a test,
I agree.
you know.
You can't measure determination.
Right.
You can't measure heart.
You can't. Right.
You can't.
Right.
I'm
No.
sorry. You can
No.
be a mathematician, have an Einstein GQ, but you can't go out here and solve a basic problem in the world,
Right. Right.
like changing your tire or whatever.
Right, right. And they complain about that a lot, that they weren't taught stuff in school that they can use in real life.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I do too. But if you look at the big picture, it's not really learning stuff in school. It's keeping your mind going so that, your mind is just occupied and your mind's working. It's not really learning stuff in life. It's just learning to use your mind.
So you think the pot makes a big difference in their brain?
No, I don't. I think it's
You think it makes them
just-
lazy?
No, I think it's just society, and you can't get a job unless you stop because
Really?
everybody drug tests. So where are you going to go get a good job?
Do you think that needs to change?
Oh yeah. I think
it's
alcohol
coming.
is so much more worse than
I agree.
marijuana.
I agree. Well, the thing is, everybody's on antidepressants.
Yeah,
Everybody's
those are
like,
horrible too.
Everybody's like, I'm gonna go to the doctor. I need to have an anxiety day.
Right.
Like I had a lady in my neighborhood.
That's the
years
problem
ago.
today.
Okay, I had a lady in my neighborhood. Okay, years ago. I'm not gonna name any names.
Yeah.
Well, my son is on antidepressants because he has anxiety at school, and
Who doesn't?
I have fucking anxiety.
Right.
My kids
Who
have
doesn't?
anxiety.
Right.
You battle through that shit.
Yeah.
Giving kids
It's
drugs?
life. Yeah.
I'm just saying, giving kids drugs is programming that kid that a pill is
Yes.
going to fix their fucking
their
problems.
feelings. Right.
How's a pill
And
going to
that's-
fix your problems?
that's
Get the fuck
no
up.
way
Go work out.
to live.
Go to the gym.
Right.
Go
Right.
join a sports team. Do something where you can make a
something to-
difference.
Occupy your mind.
Occupy your mind.
Yes. Exactly right.
You agree with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So anyway, so you started bodybuilding when you were 15.
well
Eight. And then
but
you lifted
15.
weight. So when did you know that you were ripped? Like when you got to high school and people go, holy
No, it was
shit,
before
Chris, you're
that.
fucking
I think
ripped,
it was.
bro.
I started BMX bike racing when I was 6 years old, and always in sports.
Yep.
Baseball, football. So, and then once I started working out, I just started growing really fast. My arms, and throughout school, everybody's like, "Oh, let me see your bicep. Make a muscle." So I was always the biggest kid in school, with the muscle. So, but everybody worked out back then. Everybody had weights at home and bench. So everybody worked out, but I just grew fast, and I just. When you see results, it motivates you and it keeps you
Greek
going.
Italian blood.
I guess, yeah.
You got a better
Genetics,
blood flow. The girls must love
It's a
your
Mediterranean
blood.
disease.
The girls must love your blood flow, bro. I grow fast.
Viagra helps with that.
Baby, I grow fast. Anyway, so that's cool. So what'd you do after you went to in Florida when you were 19? And you got married when?
Got married. I was with her for 7 years before we got married. I really didn't want to get married.
So you were in Florida for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were in Florida for 9 years.
Did you keep lifting weights when you were in Florida?
No, I stopped as soon as we moved there, really.
Did
or
you get
before
fat?
there. A little bit, yeah.
Did you lose weight?
I
or-
did. We partied a lot,
Yeah.
We were young. We
Yeah.
didn't have kids. And
Right.
then I think my first son was born when we were 25. And a year later, we moved up here because my dad opened
Moved to Charlotte.
Yeah, he was up here. He had
Your
a
dad was doing
construction
concrete?
company. Construction.
Just construction. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You
he
said
didn't
you-
really do concrete.
In Connecticut, he was a construction guy.
Yeah. he
What
was
kind of
involved.
construction? Commercial, residential?
Residential.
Okay. Like what?
Basically. Like additions and stuff like that, He was more of a framer and everything else. He just didn't do concrete, which was good because I came in and I did the concrete.
Who taught you that? Down in Florida?
Down in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I have a concrete company
So
today.
tell me, when you want to get into concrete, what's the first thing you got to learn?
You just got to be willing to work because it's hard work. You're
Okay.
bent over all day long. You're digging. You're pulling
So
that
when you go
concrete.
look at a driveway or a foundation, what's number one? What's the first thing you got to do? You got to do a soil test or anything like that?
No, you just look at the lay of the land because, if it's
Slope.
flat, that's great. If it dips, then you're going to have to order more concrete to compensate.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So how do you measure concrete?
You just go length times width and then divided by 27, divided by 4.
What does that mean? I don't know. 27, 4. You're throwing math at me. man.
27 is cubic yards or cubic feet per yard.
So if you're going to come do a slab for me, and I'm going to say, hey, man, I need this amount of space done. How do you know to tell the concrete truck I need this amount?
Oh, you just measure length times width and then divide it by 27, divided by 4. That'll give you how many yards you need.
Okay, how many yards you need?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all yards.
Yardage.
Okay,
right,
got it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm naive to that. I don't know, man. Yards,
Yeah.
cubic centimeters,
I figured
cubic
you would have
feet.
known since you were
I'm
into
just
the
kidding.
construction.
I'm just kidding. I do know. I'm just telling the audience I don't, so you can talk to me. Everybody listening, man, is going to be like, oh, Mike didn't know about yards.
They are.
It's
Wait, you're gonna start getting messages about
I'm
it.
fine, man. I listen. I live by the 1% rule, man. All I want to do is get 1% better every day. That's it, man. I just gain some
1%
knowledge.
better, that's pretty
You
good
measure
every day.
concrete by yards. Okay, got it. So anyway, so what is the charge by yard? Like, how do you know to charge? Like, when you go do math and say, okay, I'm gonna do a slab, I'm gonna do a driveway. How much am I gonna charge?
Well, you just basically go by how much concrete you're gonna need, and time, to do the job, labor.
Okay. So
it's pretty easy.
So when you go call the truck, what does an average concrete yard cost?
Probably $165 a yard.
What was it 10 years ago?
Oh
60,
God! When I moved
50?
here in 2001, it was $65 a yard.
$65 a yard.
Imagine.
And now it's $165 for
yeah.
a truck. Is that delivered? Do you have to have
It's
a delivery
delivered.
fee?
If you get 4 yards or less, they tack on a $100 delivery fee. If you get more than 4 yards, then they wipe that delivery fee out.
So if you're 5 yards,
so if you order, then you're paying even more.
how much does a truck hold? Like
10 yards.
So a big truck is 10 yards.
Big truck is
like
10
the one
yards.
that spin around.
Yep.
What do you think it costs to make a
Concrete.
yard?
Oh,
Like a
God,
concrete,
I
like a
don't know.
truck. Like, what do you think it
Well,
costs?
you got sand, gravel, water, cement, a couple additives. So it's not that much,
So they probably got what, $20 a yard of it?
maybe.
They're making some money.
Making some money.
So we need to be the guys
You can't
selling
build
it.
anything without concrete.
So we need to be selling the concrete.
There you go.
We don't need to be installing it.
No.
We need to be making
sell
it. We need a yard.
See how your mind works?
Yeah. We need to be the guy that goes and gets a freaking piece of dirt and says, you know what, we're going to have gravel dropped off. We're going to have sand dropped off. We're going to have a big
Yep.
big water machine
Yeah.
that
Put it in
spins
that
it
truck
around.
and mix it
yeah,
up
we're going
and
to mix it
you're
in the truck. We don't even need to own the trucks. We just tell everybody, here's where the concrete is. Come get it.
Come get it. Right. We'll load it up. Done.
I love it. And we're going to be half as much as everybody else because we're not going to have the trucks. You know? That'd be cool.
That's right.
All right, so you do concrete and you bodybuild.
Yeah.
You're big, bro.
That's pretty much all I do.
But
It
I've
keeps
seen
me
you,
out of trouble.
But
It's something to do at
But
night.
I've seen you for years, and you have fluctuated 30 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, when
It
I
is
started, I was 265 pounds. And,
what?
265
When was that?
when I was 37, before I started working out.
Okay, you
I
were
was that big.
265 pounds,
Yep.
not
And then-
working out.
And then I
We're
started
talking
working
fat.
out. It was fat,
You
but I
were
wore
fat.
it well, so I didn't
You
look
wore
fat.
it well, so okay.
You know.
Okay.
And then I started working out, and I gained 35 pounds. I went up to 292 was the highest I went.
Are you kidding me?
And then I said, all right, I'm going to do a show. And I should have never done that, but I did a show, and I lost. I went down to 220 pounds from 292 in 6 months. So I lost a lot of muscle, too. So
Holy cow.
I've been trying to get
What kind
back
of
up to 292, but it ain't happening.
So the
'cause
thing is, what kind of dedication do you have to be to lose? What'd you lose? 80 pounds? 60, 65 pounds?
60, I was 292, went down to 220.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, what
Almost
kind
70
of
pounds.
dedication did that take?
It was a lot of dieting. The hard part is making your food and cleaning, because you can't buy any of those meals out. You have to make it and cook and clean.
Explain that.
So it's just
Explain that. Like, I'm coming to you, I'm going, yeah, I'm Mike Burke. I want to go and bodybuild, and I want to do a show, and I want to look just like you. What do I do? Tell me. Well, you got to start with going to Harris Teeter, and you got to buy 3,000 steaks.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's hard. It's hard work. You know?
I know, but what-
especially
like-
if you got a full-time job.
But I'm
that's
saying,
almost
explain to me. Like, tell me, what do you go through? Like, what do you do? Like meal prep and stuff. Like, I want to look like you. How do I do it?
Well, right now I don't eat that clean. I eat a lot of
Okay.
McDonald's.
But seriously, I'm 49 years old. I'm in pretty damn good shape.
Yeah.
I look good. I don't look as good as you, but you know. But seriously, I want to eat. Tell me a meal prep. Tell me a good meal plan.
God, it's different for everybody, because I can eat McDonald's all day long.
Well, then tell me yours.
and-
Tell me yours.
Well, all right. I wake up in the morning, I eat cereal.
You eat cereal?
Yep. And
You
then
do?
that's it.
With all the
Just-
sugar?
No, it's a special K, so there's no sugar.
No sugar.
Yep.
What kind of milk?
Lactose-free whole milk.
Okay.
All right, and then
It's got protein in it.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
And then I'll go to McDonald's
Okay.
and eat breakfast there,
What
and
do
then
you
I'll
eat?
go to the gym.
Tell me what
right
you eat
after
at
that.
McDonald's.
Just number 3,
What is that?
bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, hash brown, and a Coke with no ice. Right?
Coke, real Coke?
Yeah.
With sugar?
Of course.
No shit.
You gotta have the insulin rush.
You gotta have
push all the
Okay.
nutrients
So
into your
insulin
muscles.
rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me more.
So then
So you
I'll
to
go to the gym after
How long
that.
do you work out?
Not long, 45 minutes. I do one body part a day.
You know, that is
And
so
I walk
smart.
in, there's guys in there, they're sweating, right? I walk out, the same guys are sitting there still sweating. They go, where are you going? You're done already? I said, yeah. They look the same as they did 3 years ago.
That's funny. They look the same. They're working out for 2 hours, sweating their balls
sweating
off.
every day.
You go in and work one body part for 30,
They go,
45 minutes, eat McDonald's and leave.
What are you doing?
So what are you doing?
They
Idiots.
go, what do you eat? I go,
Idiots.
Wendy's.
And so, that's funny.
Yeah.
So
And then I just pick during the day. I don't eat a whole lot.
during the day,
Yeah. I mean, I used to eat a lot, but
what do you eat at night?
I have to go actually get a operation or a procedure that stretches your esophagus because my neck got so big that I can't swallow my food that good. So I have to
Still?
drink a lot of water.
Still?
Yeah. So I have to go get that stretch, which is a very common common procedure
For
But it's
bodybuilders.
just, yeah, anybody really, I
How many
guess.
bodybuilders do you know?
Not that many really, because I don't compete.
How old are you?
So 47.
You're 40. Motherfucker. 47.
I look old, huh?
No. You don't.
I know. Geez.
Micah, this dude's 47 years old. It was so funny.
Yeah,
'cause
but you're 49.
I don't
You don't
that
look no different than me.
Yeah, I know. You're good looking. I hang out with you, bro. We're in trouble. Yeah, we're gonna have
We
every.
got to.
We're gonna have
We
every
got
girl
to.
at the bar.
I
Can
need-
we feel your
I need
arms?
to-
We're drinking
I'm ready
Whistle
for some
Pig.
trouble.
We're drinking Whistle
I
Pig
could use
whiskey
some
right now.
trouble.
We're gonna go to the bar after this. We're gonna go to the bar and
That
be like,
sounds
all the
good.
girls are gonna
Wait,
be.
it's Monday though.
Yeah, but they're gonna be the soccer moms that are 50 pounds overweight. Can we feel your arms? And they're gonna be drinking wine.
Right.
And they're going to be emotional.
right.
And they're going to be crying. You know exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
You do, don't you?
I do.
It's so funny,
Been there,
man.
done that.
I was at a bar one time. I can't remember where the hell it was. I travel a lot. So I was at a bar one time and I was sitting there and these group of girls, they were having a blast. And this girl just came out of nowhere and started feeling my arms. Like just next to me. She started touching me, right?
I get that at the grocery store.
You do? No shit. So here's
That's
the
the
thing.
best place to meet women. Actually.
But here's the thing, man. If you were a woman and we went up and started touching them,
no, it can't happen.
it can't happen.
No.
But do you think
But they get away with it.
They
So
get away with it because they
right.
invade our space.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
I think it's annoying. I'm sitting there like, baby, like honey, you're
I
300.
don't really get annoyed by it.
You don't? All right. I don't either. So I don't care what they look like. Just feel me. I don't care. Touch me. So I'm at a bar, and this lady starts. We're cutting up. We're having some drinks, and I look at her, and she starts feeling my arms. I said, "Did I give you permission to touch my arm?"
Excuse me.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she goes, "What? Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I go, "Well, did you give me your permission to touch your breast?" Like, you know, I'm like, I'll reach over and start touching. And she looks at me like yeah, exactly. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. But I just looked at her and I said, "Do you give me permission to touch you?"
Right.
And then I look at her and I'm sarcastic. I'm a really funny guy in public. I start having a couple of drinks, I turn into a really funny guy. I'm not kidding. But the people don't always get my jokes.
Right.
I get them. I think they're funny. So I look at her and I say, "Baby."
This thing on.
Yeah, exactly. So I turn around and I say, "Listen, if you can't touch your toes, you can't touch me."
You just want to see her try.
Hey, this girl, I'm not
Did she
kidding.
do it?
No. She was
She
standing up.
watched me.
No, she took her foot and took it up sideways and like touched it. And she touched it. I'm not kidding. She touched her toes in like 2 seconds. I was like, all right, I guess you can touch me now. We had a blast. I'm not kidding.
That was cool.
You know, and here's the thing. And I feel sorry for overweight women. I really do, because there's so much.
I like them.
But there's so much
I really do.
pressure. I mean, here's the thing.
I
man.
always like women with
You like
meat
a-
on the
you
bone.
like a
oh
woman
yeah,
with-
always.
But here's the thing, man. Society has made it hard on women, man. Do you think that men have it differently than women? Because here's the thing. You're working out. You're lean. You're cut. You look great. Other guys look at you and they go, "Dude, you look Conan the Barbarian." That's what you said. You said you wanted to look like him, right?
That's
You
right.
do. You look
That's
like
right.
Arnold
Thank
Schwarzenegger.
you.
You look like Conan. And But here's the thing, man. Why is it so hard on women? Because I know some women that look beautiful. Like, they're beautiful women. I'm talking, you see them at the gym, and their freaking faces are gorgeous.
They're psycho, though.
Nah, they're not psycho. But they're like 30, 50 pounds overweight.
Oh.
And you just look at them and you're like, God, if you just lose 30 pounds, you'd be fucking...
I know. You like them skinny, though.
I know,
I don't, though. I like that. I like a girl. Girls should have curves,
big curves,
you know, and not,
but the thing
not
is,
look like a man.
But let me ask you this.
To me.
But let me ask you this. When a woman's big,
Yeah.
do you think it messes with their confidence? That they don't look like a magazine model or something?
A lot of big women are very confident.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you found? How do you know that?
I've always dated bigger women.
Okay.
I just always liked them. You know, my friends in high school used to go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, you have no idea."
Really?
Yeah.
So explain it. So what do you see attractive in a big woman?
I don't know what it is. I just, as a kid,
Is it comforting? Is it that mommy? You want that mommy?
I don't think it's that.
What is it?
I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. You know, it's like some people have a foot fetish. Some people, I think it's just almost a fetish, I guess.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. Yeah. Do you help
They were
them?
always, I don't know if I could say this on it.
Go ahead,
They
sir.
were always better in bed.
I've always said that. Here's the thing.
Really?
When I was in college,
Just try harder.
No, here's the thing, man. I'm gonna tell you this. This
Skinny
is
girl's like, is that
yeah.
good?
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Fat girl's like,
Yeah, sorry.
for the last meal.
This is not vanilla ice cream cone. This is like lollipop sloppy mess. So here's the thing. I was in college, and I would always want to go out with the girls my friends wanted, not the ones I wanted. Okay,
Really?
because I was competitive, man. I was very insecure as a kid, man.
Yeah.
I grew up fat. I was the kid that never could get a girl to
So
even
you
like
wanted
me.
everything everybody else had.
I couldn't get the girl I wanted. To be honest, when I was young, man, I was so insecure. I was fat. I was picked on, and it was probably till I was about 14 when I started doing martial arts, and I grew a little bit and got taller. But I always thought I was that little fat kid.
Yeah.
I just always thought I wasn't worthy. I wasn't
Right.
good enough. I just always thought I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
So when I got some confidence and I started modeling and I got lean and I started looking good and I started working out.
Wait, you modeled?
I did. I'm not kidding. My mom.
For what?
I modeled. I modeled for Tommy Hilfiger.
For
I
real?
modeled. Yeah, I have lean pictures of me in
Get out.
magazines. I was in
didn't know
Tommy
that.
Hilfiger, Calvin Klein.
No shit.
I was in Roses. My mom, I think, when I was younger, I think I was 15. I went in the attic, I think, when I was cleaning out the attic one day for my mom, and I found this thing when I was in the Roses catalog, and in the underwear section was me. Like with the thing when you go to the underwear and you see the guy with the underwears like hanging from the ceiling.
Really?
That was me.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Get
I
out.
was lean as hell, bro.
Oh, shit.
I was lean.
Wow.
I looked like Tom Cruise.
Damn.
I'm not kidding. I'll show you a picture. I look like Tom
Surprised you
Cruise.
don't have that hanging in here.
I was embarrassed. I'm not kidding. I was embarrassed. I was doing modeling, and I would tell my friends, and I would tell like one friend. I was like, "Where were you this weekend?"
New York. Doing what?
I was at this place. My mom took me, and they were taking pictures of me. And then my mom would take me, and like she would go, like I think she drove one day to like Virginia to go get the magazine of the Roses that I was in or something.
Really?
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I had it's called
You
a
got paid for it?
I did. $110 an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and I was doing agency. It was called Carolina Talent. But there was a composite
Oh,
card.
here?
Yeah, here
You didn't have to
locally.
go to
No,
New
sure.
York or
No,
nothing?
I didn't go to New York.
Oh,
It was
wow.
here local. So it was Carolina Talent. I had to do a runway show. I had to learn how to walk and lead with your foot and turn around.
Really?
It was weird, man. But,
Damn.
but
You
it
must
gave me
have met
some.
a lot of girls there, though.
No,
No?
not really, man. No, not really. It was all fake. It was you go to a studio and they would make you look pretty and here's the magazine.
Nice.
It was. I think my mom liked it more than I did.
Well, I'm sure.
But the thing is, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about myself. But the thing is, man, it gave me some confidence. And then when I got to college, I always went and after the girls that my friends liked.
Yeah.
Like I dated a girl in high school that I really liked. Her name was Marty. I loved her to death. She was a sweetheart. And she was like my best friend. I like nerdy girls, man.
Do you?
I like nerdy girls, man.
Really?
In high school, every nerdy girl, because I had learning disabilities, man. I couldn't
Why?
read. I couldn't read
What
real good.
attracts you to that?
It's nerdy girls. Nerdy girls. I want to be the bad boy. I want to be the bad boy that corrupts the nerdy girl. I want to be the guy that basically says, "I'm the guy you've always wanted. I'm the one your mom warned you about."
Warned you about, right?
and I'm gonna turn you into a crazy woman.
And then let you go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let you go. Like you ever seen the naughty school teacher?
No.
You know, like well, I think it was Motley Crue.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
or like
girls,
Van Halen.
Van Halen, yeah, that kind of stuff.
I'm hot for teacher.
Yeah, hot for teacher, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I was in college, man. I was always dating the girls or going out with girls that, it's not that I was sleeping with them. I just went out with them and shit. Yeah. It's like, I just went out just to say I went out with them, right? Just I went on a couple of dates with them and just say, oh yeah, I went out with her. I went out with her. I went out with her. So my buddies are like, dude, you went out with Crystal?
I fucked her.
And the thing is, I wasn't a guy that slept around in college. I wasn't. I was a Boy Scout, man. I was always the guy that was a nerdy dude. That internally, I was insecure. And so it took a lot for me. I had to like somebody. I had to put some time in there for, you know. I didn't want to feel used or use somebody.
Right.
I was old school. Yeah. I like to have manners. And
well, that's how you're brought up, probably.
Yeah, my mom raised me right, man. My dad wasn't around a lot, but when he was very. I always called my dad E.F. Hutton.
I don't know who that is.
All right, so E.F. Hutton was I think it was a TV show or something one time when I was watching it. It says, when E.F. Hutton says something, you listen. Like when my dad said something, it was important. Like he wasn't a big talker. He wasn't a big social guy. Right. But when he said something, I freaking tuned in. It was like the only channel to listen to. It was like, my dad's talking to me. Hello, son. We're having a... It was like one of those things. You know, it was like when my dad talked to me, it was like I was listening.
Right.
And he didn't think I was listening, but years later, him and we're getting along really good. And he told me, I think 10 years ago, well, damn, you were listening to me when you were young. I'm like,
you didn't think you were.
I'm like, I was listening to you, brother. I was listening, man. I was listening to you. Right. So I might not have wanted to listen to you, but I listened to you. My dad's a super smart guy, man. He was a good dad. Nice. My mom, she comforted me with food when I was little. That was the problem. She didn't give me a ton of, you know.
Moms try to. You were? My grandmother owned her own Italian restaurant, so she's always cooking.
She's just cooking.
If her car was in front of my house when I got off the bus, the whole bus got off because they knew she was cooking, and she would say, "Eat, sit down, eat," and she would feed them all. She just loved to watch the kids eat. That's cool. She loved it.
But anyway, so you like big girls, huh?
Love them.
That's crazy. So you go to the gym and just have a target on like every big girl's back doing what, the Stairmaster?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next to the girl eating on the Stairmaster and say, "Hello, baby. Well, you want to go have a cheeseburger when you leave?"
Perfect. That's perfect. See, that's why I like them. They eat. Forget a vegetarian. Yeah. I can't be with a vegetarian.
That's funny, man. That's super funny. So you started at 37. Getting back in the gym.
Back up.
You went from 295 down to 220.
220.
Yeah. Did you ever do any shows again?
Yeah. No. After that, that was the Charlotte Cup. That was the last show I did, and I had people coming up to me saying, "Oh, we want you to do this show, and that was it. I had enough. The dieting and everything else. It just took the fun out of it. It's too much work.
It is.
I just like working out, eating, looking good. If I start gaining a little fat, I'll go. Ride the treadmill a little bit. But
So if you want to lose like 10 pounds, what do you do?
Clean up the diet.
It's all diet.
That's it.
All right. So when you say clean up the diet, explain that to me.
I would probably eat less carbs, put in a little more protein, and drink more water.
More water.
Yep.
Is that important?
Yeah, very. Yeah, that's key. Our bodies are made up of mostly water, so
So when you don't drink enough water, what happens?
You just get flat. You
don't look full.
You don't look full. Yeah.
Okay. So water is a big important thing.
Huge. It's key. Yeah.
How many people don't
water
drink
and food?
But how many people don't drink enough water?
Everybody. Nobody drinks enough water.
Nobody.
They say if your pee is yellow, then you need to drink more water. If it's clear, you're okay.
Mine was orange.
Mine was almost red this morning. I think I was pissing blood.
I literally just pissed before I came in here because I knew we'd be talking for a little while, and it was orange. I'm like,
you need to drink more water.
I was like,
That's the telltale sign.
No shit. All right. Well, you're carrying around a freaking gallon. That's stupid.
Yep.
And, you can
That's
always
why I'm sweating right
You
now.
can tell the bodybuilders, man, they walk around with a gallon of water in their
I
hand.
usually don't, but I knew I was coming here.
See,
so.
I'd rather have a Camelback, like I'm going mountain biking or something. I just have like 2 straws coming around my mouth all day.
Right? Perfect.
You go
That's
to
what I need.
Well, you go to
gotta
NASCAR.
Invent one of those. I'll buy one for sure.
Well, they have them. You can go to fucking REI or Dick's or Sun Ski.
Really?
Yeah, they put like a little it's like a small backpack full of water bladder, and it's
must
full
be
of water.
for like bicyclists
It's like
or something.
bicycling, yeah. But you go to a NASCAR race and you see like the double hat with the beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, stupid. So that's redneck shit. I'm a redneck.
I got to get one of those.
Yeah, you can have fun at NASCAR race, bro. That's all you.
Yeah.
You can sit in the infield and drink your Budweiser.
I went to one race.
Did you?
At the Charlotte.
Did you?
Yeah.
It
was the night race, the All-Star race.
Y'all like that one.
That was good
That's
because
fun.
it wasn't too long.
Yeah.
And it was.
Those
it
things
was
are
good.
way too long, man.
Oh my god! And in the heat, and it was at night, so it was nice and cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can't even watch it on
Hour
TV.
later, there's a spin out in turn 4.
Right. We're gonna need a half hour to clean that up.
I did go to a race, and they did have that where they had a spill and somebody wrecked, and it took like 45 minutes to like clean
and then
up.
if they got a rain delay, they got to dry the track. Yeah, I can't.
I did go
get
to an
into
Indy
much of
race
it.
one time in
you
Dallas.
did?
It was.
Yeah. Did you ever go to that 4-way drag strip
Yes.
here? You did? I want to go there.
It made my heart
Hurt?
Not kidding. 4 cars. I'm literally right there.
Right. You
And
just
I
feel
felt-
the ground shake.
I felt like I was at a Motley Crue concert and front row, and the band was playing drums through my heart.
Really?
That's what it felt like.
kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
It was amazing. So
Yeah, I got to go there. I haven't
anyway,
been there.
so clean up the diet because I
Clean up
want to
the
help
diet.
people. See, the one thing I want to talk about, the one reason I like having you on this show is because you've been so many different weights. 295, 220. What do you weigh right now?
236.
Are you happy with the weight now?
Yeah, I like this
Are
weight.
you lean? Are you?
I'm lean. I got abs. I'm full.
Okay.
So this is
Yeah.
a good weight, and I'm trying to get bigger.
How tall are you? 5'10"?
5'8".
Oh, you're 5'8".
5'8". Yeah.
Dude, you were standing tall a minute ago. I thought you were.
No, I got.
You got platform shoes on?
got my Pee Wee Herman shoes on.
You got hiking boots on with like 3-inch heels.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Combat.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, baby, I'm 6 foot tall. And then you take your shoes off and you're like, holy shit, you're 5'8".
Right. Don't wear heels tonight.
So anyway, so if you wanted to help, have you trained anybody in the gym? Have you been a trainer?
Actually, a girl asked me to train her tonight. I'm gonna leave here and go train her.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
what does she want? What does she want to be trained in?
She wants to lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna bring her there. Probably show her every machine and just
She's
the
never
right
worked out.
form.
She's
the right
never worked
form.
out.
She works out, but she's never had a trainer, and she's
So when you train somebody like mentally, and this girl says
just
she
want
wants
to
to
make
lose
sure
weight,
that their form is correct. That's the most important thing.
form.
Form.
Okay,
Yeah.
what is
You
form?
want to work the muscle you're intending to work.
Slow.
Controlled.
control.
Yep. Forget about the weight. Right from the beginning, that's what you want to do. Slow and controlled. Almost lock your body out and just feel that muscle that you're training, and just think about it the whole time. And that is the way you will build a nice, round, full muscle belly. Forget the weight.
The weight's not important.
It's not important.
I saw a kid at the gym the other day. He was lifting so much weight.
People make fun of me. They go, "You curl with 30-pound dumbbells and you got 23-inch arms. How do you do that?"
I bench press 135, 5 sets of 50.
That's great.
That's what I do.
And what kind of pump is that?
My
Huge,
chest
right?
feels like it's coming. And you know what? This is the
That's the
best
best thing.
compliment I've had in years. I was walking out of the gym Saturday. I was out of town for 2 weeks. I ain't worked out in 2 weeks. I come out of the gym. I work out Saturday, right? And I'm pumped. I'm sweating. I'm dedicated. I'm ready to go.
That felt great.
I walk out of the gym. I see an ex-police officer, a friend of mine that's retired, that does, I've tended his cars. Nice man. I can't remember his fucking name. He's a great dude. Beautiful hair, though. He's got hair, like he's probably 55, but his hair is
Really?
perfect. Like I don't think it ever moves.
Not one
And
gray
not
hair either,
one-
probably.
No, it's all gray.
Oh, really?
But it's like perfect.
No kidding.
No, it looks perfect.
Wow.
It's amazing. But he walked up to me and goes, "Mike, known you for like 10 years, man. Like, it's the best you've ever looked. Like, you look good, man.
Really?
Like, your shoulders are filled. You're looking lean. What are you doing?" I don't know. I don't know.
But
I don't
thanks.
know. Thank you, bro. It was a great compliment, right?
Right.
And that when another man can walk up to another man
Yeah.
and give somebody that they've known for a while a compliment, saying, "Bro, you look good."
Yeah.
How important is that?
Oh, it's very important. And
Do you
for
do
him
it?
to say that
Do
to
you do
you,
it?
knowing you and seeing you, it had to be true.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
do
great.
you do that to others?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I notice somebody changing, I definitely, tell them.
You'll walk in the gym and
Because
just say, "Bro, you're looking badass."
a lot of times people don't know because they see themselves in the mirror every day. But if you tell somebody, who doesn't love hearing that? And that's just motivation. So,
When you walk up to people in the gym, big badass 23 arm Chris, you walk up to a dude, "Bro, you're looking good today."
yeah, they love it. They got a big smile on their face. They feel great.
Don't you
know?
love doing that though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the best.
How many people do that
That's
to
the
you?
best.
All the fucking time, every 20 minutes. I walked in Harris Theater, I was checking out, and 7 women said, "Baby, you look awesome."
Well, we were standing out front, and
I
the
know.
security guard
I know.
came out and said,
She
"Hey,
was
John
yelling at
Cena."
you. We were walking in. "What's up, John Cena?"
Right. So yeah, I get it. It makes you feel good.
You love
know?
it, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Are you an
Who
attention?
doesn't?
Are you attention whore?
Not really, no. But I get it, and I don't mind it. But I don't go looking for it.
But the thing is, man, you're a beautiful man, though. You're a
thank you,
good-hearted
thank
man. You're smiling all the time. You
Yeah,
help
I do.
everyone. You're just a really
do.
good dude, man.
I try to.
You don't need to
and I
try.
don't really try to. That's just
You are.
me,
Who made
so,
you into a good man?
I don't know.
Where'd you
Life,
get
really.
this? Where'd you
I
get this
mean,
kindness and this genuine heart and stuff from? Or where'd you get all that from? Your
I don't
mom?
know.
Your,
I didn't really
your grandmother
grow up-
cooking?
No, I was really close with my grandmother. She showed a lot of love.
Well, she cooked for the neighborhood.
Mom and dad, not so much. More hard love,
Grandma.
Not like
So
you see mothers today. They're always kissing and hugging.
I'm
on their
asking you a
kids.
hard question. I'm going back to grandma.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Grandma. Yeah.
Grandma. You loved her.
Always. Yep.
What
I used
happened
to
to her?
sleep
She's still
over her
alive?
house. My sister would
She
stay
passed?
home. Yeah, she passed when
How
I was.
long ago?
Oh God, I had to be 24. I think 24 years old when she passed.
It hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. My grandfather really hurt. He passed before she did, and I was still at Connecticut, so I was probably 18 when he passed, or 17, and that hurt because I was close with him, and everybody
More so than
always
your own
thought-
parents?
Yeah. I used to go over there a lot, spend the night. They take me out to restaurants and highlight. I don't know if you ever heard of highlight, but back then up in Connecticut, highlight was the thing where you'd go gamble.
Oh,
It was almost like racquetball, but they had a big, they call it a quinella. And it was like a big horseshoe-shaped thing, and it had a ball, and they'd whip that thing against the wall.
Really?
Yeah, and they all had numbers on their back, and whoever missed it, they would be out. So the last 3 numbers, if you picked 3, 5, 1, and the last guys were 3, 5, 1, you'd win. So it was cool, but they closed that down. But my grandparents used to take me over there, and that was fun. But yeah, I was very close to my grandparents. So
that's where you got your genuine.
yeah. But I was always on the street growing up,
I'm asking, what'd your grandmother look like? She a
She's
bigger girl?
Italian. Yeah, she was big. She always ate.
No,
No, that's gross, bro.
I'm just saying.
Don't go there.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you loved your grandmother so much that
Yeah.
maybe you're replacing.
But I never really looked at her like, what does she look like?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It was always
You
just
just loved
grandma.
her. Grandma,
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what you remember
eating
her
good.
cooking. Grandma,
So,
breakfast, everything.
so when you work out one body part,
yeah.
tell me a workout week.
I tell people,
Do you work
a
your
lot of
arms?
people overtrain.
Okay.
I say if you were to cut yourself in your arm twice a week, would it heal? Probably not. But if you did it once a week, it would give it time to heal, and that's how you build muscle. You rip it down, you feed it, it repairs itself, and then you rip it down again. It's scar tissue, just builds up. So that's
So the secret is work one body part a day,
one body part a day,
5 days a week.
Yeah.
Do you work out
And
on weekends?
then if you have a lagging body part, it's probably because you don't have mind-muscle connection, good mind-muscle connection with that body part.
Explain that.
So if you were to train that body part, say chest, like my lagging body part is chest. Well, I will train that every other day, 1 set to failure on top of my normal routine. And that really worked. That I've got new stretch marks, and it really helped my mind-muscle connection. Doing it that often to failure really strict with low weight and just pump it up. And that really worked. So I think genetically, if you could get every other body part to grow and you have one lagging body part or a couple, it's probably because you don't have mind-muscle connection.
Who told you about mind-muscle connection?
It's just something you learn and pick up over the years of working out and watching other people work out and listening to other people.
So do you have to go in your mind and say, chest, I need it to grow?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I will close my eyes and go, I have a chest. And that will make my mind think about my chest while I'm doing it, So that really helped.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So
it's little things like that,
So when you say mind...
like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, you really have to get your mind into that muscle. And that is so true. That's
Really?
so true. Yep.
See, I would never...
Yeah.
I'm never talking to my muscles.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah,
I'm at the gym.
You could go, all right, you got a bench press. You go like this, right? Well, a lot of people use their triceps, but you got to really concentrate and put your mind into that muscle to work it,
Okay.
So
Maybe I'm going to change my workout next week.
yeah.
Because I've never, ever talked to my muscles.
You will now. People think you're crazy. Going, what the fuck is he doing?
I think when I was at the gym,
But he's growing. It's working.
I was always under the impression if you're sweating, you're working out.
Yeah, I haven't been sweating a lot in the gym past year. And I think maybe it's because winter just got over, but now the humidity's back. I'm starting to sweat a little more in there. So I think a lot of it is that.
I feel like I have a better workout when I'm hot, sweaty.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
That's when I'm
I
hot.
don't like the gym being cold. A lot of people complain, the gym's cold.
I need it hot.
We're here to sweat. What are you doing?
I need to sweat. I need to fucking sweat.
I mean, that gives you a good pump,
It does,
too. I mean,
yeah.
you walk outside in the heat, you just get a pump.
Yeah.
Just from it being hot.
I agree.
So, yeah, I like it, too.
So you work out every day?
Every day.
7 days a week?
7 days a week.
You never miss the gym?
No, not unless something comes up and I, have to miss it. But, female. Mostly. Yeah. I don't have the kids no more. I got one dog. It's a bully. She doesn't do anything. She's very lazy. So
You still doing concrete?
Yeah.
How much concrete you doing?
We stay pretty busy.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have a couple guys or is it just you?
Yeah, I use a lot of subs.
Yeah.
So I try not to get my hands dirty too much.
So you're the originator.
Yeah.
You find the concrete work and then you go out and sub the work to other guys.
And then just...
What's a sub? Like, what do you have to pay those guys?
I just tell them it depends on the job. I say, hey, I got this job. It depends on the location, And I'll say, okay, this guy lives over here. He's closest, because gas prices are so high. So if you get somebody who lives way over there, they're going to charge you more. So I just see who's available to do that job. Depending on the size, I go, just put on $200. You can have it, So pretty much do it like that. But
So you just broker jobs?
yeah.
Find them, originate them, broker them out. Don't touch them, and you make money.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
like
I do diets for people, workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I knew you kind of did that. So.
Yeah. So that keeps me busy,
Yeah.
And you don't want to take, because a lot of those guys, you got to spend a lot of time with them when you're doing their diet and this, that, and the other. So you don't want to take on too many of those people because then you don't have time for them or whatever else you're doing,
Right.
So.
I just fast a little bit. Like, I don't eat lunch.
You don't?
I hate eating lunch.
What do you eat during the day?
Nothing.
You eat breakfast?
I eat a huge breakfast.
What?
I eat at least 3-4 eggs. I eat 2-3 pieces of bacon. I eat pancakes or French toast or a biscuit.
Wow. How
And then
many
I'll have-
pancakes? How many pancakes?
I like 2.
Yeah.
And then I'll eat coffee. I'll have a coffee or 2. Nice. And then I'll make a little what's called a Mino drink.
Yeah.
And I put what's called liquid IV. The liquid IV packs. They're little packets of powder, but it's 3 times water. So it's like a hydration pack. And I'll put it into
Almost
a shaker.
like a Gatorade?
Well, it's not Gatorade.
More electrolytes?
It's electrolyte pack,
Yeah,
okay? So it says electrolytes, sodium. It basically
Right.
replenishes you, right? So I throw it in there. It doesn't have the sugar, though.
Don't?
No, it's called Liquid IV.
Okay.
And I throw it in a shaker, and I throw BCAAs, and I do this thing called collagen. It's a collagen thing, and I throw that in there, and I drink it.
How do you like that collagen?
I love it.
Really?
I saw a difference in my skin. I did notice a difference in my skin.
Okay.
I have skin cancer really bad. I've had 42 stitches across my face. I got skin cancer on the top of my head. I got to get surgery in September. I've had all types of melanomas and basal cells frozen off of me. I've had I've got surgery on my shoulder, surgery on my face, surgery on my head.
Wow.
And
you in the sun a lot?
I think when I was young, like
I've always been in the sun.
I don't have I have Irish skin. So I'm the one that turns red and then peels. So anyway, I went when I was young. I used to ride my bike around and just stay outside with a tank top on and never put sunscreen on.
Yeah.
And I think when I was in high school, went to the beach.
Who did? Nobody.
I put baby oil on.
Right, that's what we did. With iodine in there.
Hey, baby oil, some baby oil.
We put iodine in there.
Iodine.
Yeah, in the baby oil to make you tanner.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm pissed off at my ancestors for not blending. I wish they would have. Could they've not had sex with like some races across the line somewhere? Like, come on, bro. Like, I should have been a little bit of Indian, a little bit of black, or something. You know,
it's never too late.
Mexican, I don't know. Like, where can I get some olive, nice skin? You know, all these people say, well, Italian, yeah. It's Greek, Mediterranean. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I see all these people who go, oh, I'm a light-skinned black person. I'm like, yeah, can you give me some of that shit, bro? Like, I want some, man. Help me out.
Like, we always want what we don't have.
We're going tanning. Right? You guys are trying to, Michael Jackson was trying to lighten himself. I'm like, what the hell? Like, everybody wants what they can't have.
That's right.
Like, it's so stupid. This world is
that's the way it is,
place,
though. That's humanity.
Anyway,
it's ironic.
Man. So you dating right now, or are you just kind of tagging everything at the gym?
I'm trying. I don't mess with people in the gym, really. Because that's
where
my
you live.
place. That's right. Like my grandmother always said, don't shit where you eat. Right.
Yeah.
So
you don't
I don't mess with none of the girls in there because I like to go in and do it. I don't want stress and.
So where do you meet girls? Harris Teeter. Bilo.
POF.
What's that?
POF.
What's that?
Plenty of Fish. Dating site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Match.
Match.
Match.com.
You do the Tinder thing too?
Never did that. Never
Bumble?
was on that one. Nope.
Really?
Just had a lot of luck with Plenty of Fish.
Never heard of it.
No?
I think I did. Didn't they get
It's
compromised?
kind of a raunchy.
Oh, I don't know. I'm good, man. I'm good. I can go over here to QT and probably get a date.
Right.
I can walk out.
The grocery store is the
I'll
best
walk out of
place
QT and be like, oh, hey, honey, how are you? Can I buy you a water?
Water. Yeah, my pee's yellow. I need one.
Exactly. Here's the thing, man. I really like core. This core water over here, I love it.
I never had it.
I want to do a water tasting.
Where do you get it?
At QT.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's really good. It's a hydration water. But I want to do a water tasting. You have wine tasting, you have beer tasting.
Yeah.
I want to go get all the fancy waters in the world. And I want to put a bunch of fancy people in a room.
Deer Park is spring water. I don't really like it too much.
Deer Park is deer pee. I swear, I taste that shit.
That much either.
It is awful.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they sell it.
I don't either.
It's awful. Like, it must be really cheap.
The only time I'll buy it is if they're out of water.
No, I go to like Costco, and this is their like alkaline water or something.
What is alkaline water? I've heard of that.
It's a pH. It's got pH. Changes your pH. I don't know. What do you know?
I don't know anything about it. I know that nutrition store in Charlotte. It's called Charlotte Supplement. They sell a lot of
Charlotte Supplement?
They sell a lot of that.
Alkaline water?
Yeah.
You don't drink it?
No, never heard of it.
What do you drink?
Just purified water.
Purified water.
And a lot of times I'll, the powdered Gatorade?
Yeah.
I'll put that in there when I go to the gym just for simple sugars, just to get a good pump.
Okay. It helps you get a better pump?
It helps you get a better pump.
Does it really?
Yeah, because it pushes that sugar through you. It's insulin.
So sugar is actually not bad for you?
No, I don't know why people think it is. A lot of people gain weight on it. Some people could eat a carb and gain weight. I can't, so I could do it, but...
I eat a Snickers bar, I gain 5 pounds.
Really? See, I wish I could do that. I can't.
I'm serious.
Really?
I'm not kidding. I'll go eat a piece of pizza and I'll be like 4 pounds heavier.
Oh, God.
I think
if I miss a meal, I'm 5 pounds lighter.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's crazy. I could be 265 tomorrow.
God. See, I miss those days.
Not me. I want to be lighter. See, I want to be about 220. Yeah, I'm about 232. I'd like to be about 220.
Yeah,
I'd like
you're tall though, right?
I'm
6'1",
6'2", something like that. Depends on. I'm shrinking as I get older. I'm not kidding.
They say you do that.
I'm not kidding. I think I've shrunk 2 inches.
For real?
Yeah, just not in that place.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, I think I went from, like years ago, I went from like a 38 waist to a 36. Now I'm down to a 34. So as the waist gets smaller, everything else looks a little bigger.
That's true.
I think it is. I don't know. It's funny. I don't care. What am I going to do about it?
Nothing.
Nothing you
can do.
I told a girl one time in college, I said, me and God had a conversation, but it was after I was born, not before. Anyway, so bodybuilding was a big part of your life growing up.
Yeah.
8 years old, you started lifting weights.
Yeah.
Now, do you think 8 years old was too young to start lifting weights?
No, you always heard that too. When I was growing up, it'd be like, "Oh no, you can't lift weights; it'll stunt your growth." That was a big thing, right? Stunt your growth.
Yeah.
I don't think it had anything to do with it. Yeah, I mean,
but when did you know you were big? What age? When did you know that you were strong?
Right when I started working out. Well,
Like
I knew
10,
I was
12?
strong when I was young. When I was BMX bike racing,
Yeah.
I was real good at that. So, but yeah, as soon as I picked up the weights, I just started growing.
When was the last time you rode a bicycle?
Oh God.
Maybe you'd like to get on a mountain bike or something.
I would. You do that, don't
I
you?
love it.
You say,
Mountain biking is my thing, bro.
Yeah,
I love
you
it,
got to
man.
take me. I would love that.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I used to BMX bike race from 6 to 14 years old.
Yep.
So it was fun.
I know about it. We went to Hornets Nest Park here in Charlotte.
I've been to that one time.
We did
Yeah.
that. I had my AMA, or was it ABA card?
Oh yeah.
I had an ABA card.
What is that?
American Bicycle Association.
okay.
So I had a little card that had me a number on
Yeah.
there. I raced a couple of races when I was young. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was cool.
I miss it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have a big one in Rock Hill now.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen too many, but in Connecticut, gosh, we go every weekend. We go to a different track.
Yep.
And that's how you get points.
Yep.
So I think at 8 years old, I was 10th best in the state of Connecticut.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it was fun.
I enjoyed just riding my
love
bike
it.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like mountain biking now because it's me against the bike.
See, I'd like that now.
It's just me.
Yeah.
I'm out there by myself, riding, just competing with me.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to music. I get to listen to all
Oh,
the,
you got the thing in? Yeah.
I got a little beat headphones
cool.
in. I'm just jamming out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking rocking, man.
Where do you do that? Your
Sherman
place?
Branch, Whitewater Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of places.
Oh, they got a track?
It's not
Or
a
it's just
track.
all trails? through the
Trails.
woods?
It's all
Oh,
woods, but they're cool.
I'd
The
love
trails
to
are,
do
and it's
that.
cool. The thing is, it could be like 90 degrees outside. You go get in the woods,
Oh, it's cool.
it's 80.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you
'cause of
get
the
to go.
shade.
Everybody goes, you went mountain biking today, and it's 95 degrees outside. I'm like in the woods, man. It was fine.
It's not like you're on the blacktop in the middle
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
sun.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not in the middle of the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
Driving on the
I didn't wear my
on
hat.
a country
because-
road,
yeah,
blocking traffic.
Trees are shady.
Right.
You know. So anyway,
Nice.
so what's next for you, man? You got any big plans over the summer? Or what?
Not really. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's chilling to you?
Working out.
You just fucking love
Chasing
to
the
work out.
girls. What else is there to do?
Working out, chasing the girls.
That's life now. The kids are grown.
How many girls do you
got
manage
no-
at a time? Like seriously, I'm not gonna lie. Like, tell me the truth. What do you manage? 3, 4, 5, 10?
It's too hard to do 10. You got to do it.
How many? How many do you manage?
5 probably.
You manage 5.
6.
Are you hitting 5? You are, aren't you?
Is this thing on?
Do they all know? Do they all know about each other?
Some do, some don't. Most do because I tell them. I don't really like.
And what do they say?
They're
don't
cool.
care.
They're cool
They don't
with
care.
it. Yeah, no.
They're just
I got
happy
girls
that
that go. I got girls that call me up on a Friday, Saturday night. What are you doing? It'd be 11 o'clock at night. Nothing. I'm sitting here on the couch. Can I come over? I just got off a horrible date. I was like, yeah, come on. And you know what they want. They come over.
They want that body. They
Yeah,
just,
so
they don't like
there's
you.
like 3 or
They're-
4 girls like
Hey,
that.
hey,
They just
you
call
know
me.
they're using you, right?
Come on. Yeah, but
You don't care.
do I care?
They're using you.
I don't care.
I just got to come over and feel those muscles one more time. Like,
Yeah, sure.
I just can't
No
let you out of my
problem.
life, Chris. You're just so big. You're so strong.
But
I've always
that
dreamed of a
happens,
man
so-
like you.
I can only imagine what the kind of comments you're going to get on this thing today, or I'm going to get.
It doesn't matter, man. You know what the thing is? We can talk about shit that nobody else wants to talk about. Everybody else is scared to talk, man.
Really?
I think so. I think everybody's hiding.
Well, today, yeah. I mean,
we're the land of
everybody's,
offended.
Exactly.
We're the land of offended.
Right.
You can't speak up. You can't be a man.
I almost said before we came on here, if I offend anybody, who cares?
Sorry. I'm not
Sorry.
sorry.
I meant to do it.
Hey,
I don't
sorry,
know.
not sorry.
Right.
Sorry, not sorry.
Right.
I don't know, man.
No, I try not to on purpose, but
I don't know. You have a big
sometimes it
heart, though.
happens.
So what happens when a woman falls in love with you? Is it hard on you?
Not on me so much.
It's hard on them.
On them, really.
How many hearts have you broken?
Oh, God, I don't know.
A lot. Have you really?
Yeah.
You've broken a lot of hearts.
Kind of feel bad, you know.
All right,
but
so if you're listening to this podcast, Chris is a big, muscular guy who likes to have fun, who's got a great heart. But if you call him at 11 o'clock, he would say, come on over.
that's how big my heart is.
He didn't say no.
What, you had a bad day? Yeah, come on
Come
over.
on over. You can feel my muscles. Wow. Does all the muscles
It
grow that
happens.
big?
Yeah. I got a good mind-muscle connection
You
down
got a
there.
great mind-muscle connection. That's funny. So what are you driving now?
I got a Cadillac two-door coupe, which
Okay.
I love.
Oh, yeah?
Bought it from an old guy. He kept it in the garage, one
How old
owner.
is it?
It's a 2011, and everybody thinks it's brand new.
Yeah.
So I love it. It's sporty, you know, the two-door coupe.
Yeah.
And I got the truck.
Yeah. The big
and the
diesel.
Harley. And the Harley.
Oh, your truck's not diesel, though.
No. It's
a big-
gas.
yeah, it's a
That's
big- But it's a dually?
No.
Just
no,
a
it's
big-
just got the
big work
8-foot
truck.
bed. It's
Just
a
a
work
big work
bed.
truck,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's got the
So got the M3?
6-liter. No, my son crashed it. That's why I got the Cadillac. Yeah.
Oh.
He was on 77, stopped in traffic, and a bunch of kids behind him ran into him. You know, probably texting or
Yeah.
hi, whatever.
Oh, something.
So,
So your kids live in Charlotte?
yeah, they live about 15 minutes
Do
from
you
me.
see them much?
I see them once in a while. They got girlfriends and they got
Yeah, they're
jobs
busy.
and they're
They're
busy,
busy.
you know, but
Yeah.
they text all the time and, you know, when they need money.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
What are you doing?
All right. And you know what
Hey,
you
I haven't
need?
heard from you in a while.
Hey.
What do you need, some money? Yeah.
You know what you need to say? I got a concrete job next week if you want to come down here. And I'll put your ass to work.
Right. I know. I don't think they can handle it. You got to almost be brought up around that kind of work, you know? You can't just be thrown into that at 19, 20 years old because
How
they'll
hard-
just fall out. They'll
It's
fall
hard.
out.
It's hard.
They're not, you got to be brought up around that.
It's
you know?
hard.
Kids today, they're a different breed. They don't know what laboring work is. They
It's
just
tough.
don't. It's tough.
It is
It's very
very
tough.
Your back's
People-
hurting.
Backs hurt. Everything's hurting. Your feet are hurting, you know.
So when you
It's
see
tough.
somebody building a driveway and they're doing your house, you need to go out there and give them like a freaking pizza and say, man, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
These are
That's
your
hard
workers,
work. They're
man.
in the heat. They're in the elements, you know.
How many people
It's
need to
just-
respect those people?
Yeah, those people, they
Like the
don't make
wealthy-
enough money. You know,
like the
even
wealth-
the people, they cut grass for a living. They're walking around with a weed or edger,
All
walking
day.
miles all day long.
long.
All day, and they get paid nothing.
Why?
And-
Why is society do not respect these people
Right,
as much
exactly.
as they should?
And, you know, me growing up, having to do those jobs, going, this sucks. This is hard work. And I'm making $7 an hour doing it. It shouldn't be like that, you know. But it is what it is. That's the way it is. So.
The thing is, so when wealthy people see people working on their house or working doing a roof or doing some type of hard manual labor outside in the heat,
Because
in the
you don't
elements,
want to do it or you don't have the knowledge to do it.
do you think if a rich person walked up to a guy doing concrete and said, "Man, thank you for your hard work," do you think the guy would appreciate it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you think so, or do you
Always.
think the guy was being like sarcastic, like, "Oh,
no,
it's
no,
fucking"?
no, because, yeah.
They would?
It's that hard.
But would the guy? How would the guy take it?
Oh, he'd take it well.
He'd be like,
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You think he'd
That's
go
a
home
compliment.
and tell his girlfriend, "Hey, this guy came and thanked me for doing his job"?
I don't know if it'd go that far, but it'd make him feel good.
It would?
You know, yeah. You know, it's always nice to be.
So anybody listening to this
Complimented.
podcast that sees hard-working people outside cutting your grass, doing weed eating, doing the roofing, these hard-working guys,
Yeah. Throw your hand up.
thank them.
Right. Yeah.
Is that too hard to do?
It's not. Yeah. But it goes a long way, too. You know, it doesn't go unnoticed.
And then walk in the gym, and when you see somebody that made a difference, that's looking different, that's putting in the work, go in and say, "Dude, you're looking awesome."
Right. That goes so far.
It does.
Who doesn't like hearing that?
You know, that's awesome.
I think I do that too much, though. I walk up to every good-looking girl and go, "Damn, baby," I'm just kidding. You've been working out all week. You look great all week. I'm just kidding. No, I've done that a few times. I actually saw a girl at the gym one time at Lifetime Fitness. I walked up to her. I'm nice to everybody. I think I'm too friendly. And not that I have an intent. See, the thing is, I don't have any intent. I don't want their phone number. I'm not trying to date them or anything. I'm just being nice to people, right?
Yeah.
And I walk up to a girl and I kind of say, like, we're at the water fountain, you say, hey, you know, just little eye contact, because you're there the same time every day, you know the same people, so it's like family. You got this, like,
it is.
Yeah, it's like a family.
It's almost like you want to say, what's your name? Just so I don't go, hey,
so
you,
saying,
all day.
Hey, girl with the fucking yoga pants on, what's up?
Wait, which one? They all got yoga
pants. So
Thank God for yoga pants.
Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Makes every ass look good.
Right? Just don't take them off. They might change.
Yeah, they might change. No, I walked up to a girl one time. She's lost, I don't know, probably 30 pounds. She was working out every day for like 6 months, a year. And then she was in there and she was approachable, I think, at the moment. And I said, I just want to tell you, you're looking really good. Like, you're looking awesome. Keep it up.
Yeah.
And then I found,
Did you get smacked?
No. Then I found out like a week later from one of the trainers that I offended her.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah, because, you know, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a flip side to this because I didn't think about this. That's telling that woman that 6 months ago she looked like shit.
Well, now that you say that, I could see where.
I didn't realize that.
Maybe they could think that, but why not take it as a compliment?
Because they wanted to take it the other way.
Yeah, why though?
But why? What?
Right, why?
Okay, but that just
goes. A glass half full kind of person?
I don't know. But the thing is, when someone said that to me and said, because he was a trainer at the gym and he walked up to me and said, you know that girl you said talk to? I said, yeah. She goes, she was really offended of you walking up. And I said, man, I was just trying to make her day. I was trying to make her feel brighter, to congratulate her.
That's not common. It's more common to give somebody
a compliment. But this is during, you remember the Me Too movement?
No.
There was a Me Too movement going around where every woman was like, every man hits on a woman. Remember that?
Yeah.
You remember they were going around going, me too, me too. Oh. Every man has sexually harassed me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, and I shouldn't probably be talking about this on the podcast, but it's like, it's hard as a man when you want to compliment a woman.
Yeah, you almost can't.
You almost can't.
Days, you can't.
Right. You have to wait for them to come up.
Now, a woman could.
A woman can go,
right.
Oh, Mike, your chest looks super big today.
Right.
I'm like, hell yeah, baby.
If you do that to a woman, you'd be arrested.
Yeah.
Right?
Slapped.
At least.
Yeah, blocked on Instagram. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. So, it's crazy, man.
It is.
This world is stupid. But no, I took that to heart because I really wanted to work on myself because last thing I want to do is make someone mad at me.
Right.
Or upset at me when my intent, because a real good girlfriend of mine was telling me, she goes, Mike, your intent is always good.
Right.
My intent is not bad.
No.
Like I never want to walk in and make someone feel bad.
Right.
I want to walk in and make someone feel better.
Right.
But when I say something that offends someone, I take it to heart. I'm sitting there going, wow, okay. I didn't realize that someone would have taken what I said. That means that 6 months ago they look like shit.
Right. See, most people probably wouldn't take it like that, but she did for some reason.
Crazy.
I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so now I'm going to be very careful walking up to people at the gym.
Right. Live and learn.
Well,
as long as we learn.
I've always said that if you're going to talk to me, you need to sign a disclosure statement. Here, sign here. Whatever I say is not held against me. Do you feel like that sometimes?
No, I try not to go there, you know?
You don't?
No, not unless they go there first.
Right.
Then I just don't,
That's cool.
Even the girls at the gym, I don't try to make eye contact or even talk to them because.
Do you work out twice a day or once a day?
No, once.
You don't ever go twice? Mm-mm. I knew guys that worked out in the morning and then went back at night.
I was thinking about trying that, a split.
See, my thing is what I used to do is I'd go work out really hard, lift weights in the morning, eat, and then go and do cardio at night. Like I'd go swim, do biking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or do some kind of cardio so I can get exhausted so I could sleep. But I'd mountain bike at night, or I'd do jiu-jitsu, or I'd do mixed martial arts at night, but I'd go lift weights in the morning. Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, get a shower, go right to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'd always work out on an empty stomach. I'd never eat.
Really?
I hated eating.
Yeah.
I felt sick. I'd want to throw up because I work out hard, man.
Yeah.
I do what's called circuit training.
See, I have to go in there on a full stomach.
You do?
I do.
See, not me.
Yeah.
I got to go in there with an empty stomach, no food, nothing.
Really?
And I go in and I'm starving, so it makes my workout more intense.
Well, that's almost like
fasting cardio. You ever hear of that?
See, I work out on 3 pieces of equipment at the same time. I go boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom,
you
boom.
superset?
I superset
Yeah.
everything. And I don't rest in
Really?
between sets.
Oh,
I go
wow.
boom,
So you
boom,
get
boom,
a cardio
boom.
workout while you're working.
Because, when I worked out years ago doing mixed martial arts, boxing, okay, like you're throwing a jab or you're throwing punching, everything is an intensity. Everything is like blowing up, your push-ups. Like if you look at MMA and you look at what kind of shape, endurance, like I always told my son, well, not always, here recently I told my son that's playing football, because he was over there. He's a big dude, right? Because we were just talking about him. He was 15. He's a big dude. He's lifting weights now. And I said,
You got one son?
I have 2.
Two.
17 and 15. And my 17-year-old's lean and an athlete and jumps, runs, rides
Who's he
dirt bike.
take after? Mom?
Mom, yeah.
Usually, I found the firstborn always takes after mom, and the secondborn always takes after dad.
Maybe.
Have
you're
you
onto
ever
something.
noticed that? I
That
noticed
seems to be
that
consistent.
at the park a lot when the boys used to play football and all the other families.
Yeah.
The oldest always took after mom, just like me too.
Yeah.
I take after my mom.
Huh.
And the youngest took after, or not the youngest, but the second one took after
Took
dad.
after that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, maybe. You might be on something.
Yeah.
But anyway, my oldest son was talking to me, or my youngest son, I'm sorry, was talking to me, and he was like, I said, how much weight? He was bragging about, not bragging. He was proud of the weight that he was lifting, because I've always been a push-up guy.
We're at football.
Yeah, well, he just started lifting weights. I mean,
Right.
he's a big dude, but he just started lifting. And he's
Yeah.
bench pressing. He's now doing squats. He's now doing power clean.
He's gonna
be huge.
He's gonna,
So I literally
he's gonna
said,
respond really well.
and I told him, I said, listen, I said, son, you might never lift 400 pounds once in your life,
Who
but you're going
cares?
to push a 200-pound man 20 times a game.
Right.
So I'd rather you put 200 pounds on there and do it 20 times
Yeah.
than try to lift 400 once.
Right.
Okay.
And use the muscle.
And use the memory of the muscle so you can build endurance in that muscle.
Yeah. And build that muscle.
And I said,
And when you combine all those muscles together, now you got some power.
yeah, you got power.
Right.
I've always said when you can do 100 push-ups, you've accomplished something.
Yeah, that's
100 push-ups is no
that's
joke.
tough, man.
Yeah, I can do 100 push-ups.
Can you?
Yeah.
That's great.
And I've always said 100 push-ups measures a man
Without stopping?
without stopping.
Wow.
100 push-ups.
That's pretty good.
And I can do it.
Yeah.
And I had one guy, one of my buddies, we were talking about 50 push-ups. And I was at my
Even
house.
that's a lot.
And I was at my house during COVID. And we were drinking upstairs, my buddy Chris. And his name's
one
Chris.
I know?
Chris West. No, another
okay.
one named Chris West. He was at my house during COVID. And we were up there drinking. I was buzzing like crazy. We were drinking whiskey at my bar, and I was over there. And he said, man, I need to get back in the gym and I start working out. COVID, I'm out of shape and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
COVID messed
and
everything
I go,
up.
bro, you just need to start doing some push-ups. And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, how many push-ups can you do? He goes, I don't know, 10, 20, maybe, I don't know, 30.
Yep.
And he goes, how many can you do? And I said, I could probably do 100. And he goes, no way. And I said, dude, I'll go rep 50 push-ups right now, and I'm drunk.
Right.
So I went and
It's
grabbed.
better when you're drunk.
I'm not kidding. It was way better when I was drunk.
Right, you're like, this
I was
is
repping
easy.
them
I
out
can't
like it was
believe it.
nothing. I have it on video.
I believe it.
And I repped out 50 push-ups for him. And he's like, holy shit. And I'm like, bro, don't challenge me. I'll show you. Give me 2 more drinks and I'll do 100. Anyway, so I mean, the thing is, when people want to get in shape, man, push-ups was always my thing.
Push-ups. That's how I started with my dad. We do push-up competitions before he bought me that bench.
That's awesome.
Yep. And that's what we would
How
do.
important is that for a kid, though, to start doing push-ups with their dads?
I think it's great, man. I mean, it brings you closer. It spends time with dad, and you're just challenging each other. It's
pushing.
just
You think kids
it's a
nowadays
connection.
need to start
It's a
doing
connection.
push-ups?
Yeah, man. I mean,
Running stairs, doing push-ups?
we had He-Man and all the Marvel
The guys we
action
looked up to,
guys.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they don't have that today. They took masculinity out of everything.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
It sucks, doesn't
It
it?
does. Yeah. And you could tell with the kids today.
I
the
mean,
boys
kids
today, they're
nowadays
not-
can go to school and decide they want to be a woman.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what
that's
the hell's up with that?
ridiculous. At a young age too, and they condone it.
I don't know, man.
I'm
I'm just.
gonna keep my mouth shut.
Me too. I'm done with some of these
Yes.
subjects because I'm
Yes.
sitting there like I don't.
Right.
Like,
And what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Yeah. It's 2022.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
The world's changing
It's
fast.
changing fast.
Very fast.
Exactly.
So
which country are we moving to?
right. I don't know. God.
I was in Germany not too long ago, man. It seems like that place is
Now I know why
amazing.
the terrorists hate us, though.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, bro. So what's so you work out tomorrow? What time do you go to the gym every day?
I'm usually in there about 9:30. Try to get it done early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow I got legs.
Legs.
It's leg day.
So walk me through a leg day. What's a leg day look like?
Leg day, I usually do every other week I'll squat. Every other leg session I'll squat. And if I'm not squatting, then I'll just do leg extensions and leg curls, and that's it. And maybe a machine, a leg press machine, and that's it. Yeah.
Do you do it to failure?
Yeah.
So you just keep going till you just fucking
Till you
fail.
can't
So your legs
do
are like
anymore.
exhausted.
Yep.
Do you go slow?
I do. Controlled, slow movements. And lately, I always had a problem with my outer sweep, but I've been pushing with my heel more instead of the ball of my foot, and that really put a lot of stress on the outer sweep. So try that, and that'll work.
Huh.
Yep.
If you want to build big arms, what do you do?
A lot
Step
of reps.
one.
I would
Just
say a
say
lot
step
of
one.
reps and just fill it with blood. Pump it with blood. and
Triceps or
just-
biceps?
Both. And
Equal?
I train them both at the same day. Like I do one body part a day, but arms I'll do biceps and triceps together.
Slow?
Legs I'll do hamstrings and
Do you do
quads
single
together.
arm or double arm?
I switch it up all the time. I never really go in there and do one routine, one after the other. You know.
Like if you were going to go, Mike, you could get your arms bigger if you did one thing. Tell me one thing I can do to make my arms bigger.
It would have to be a pressing movement, and I would probably say the Smith machine is really good. You don't have to worry about balancing it. You can load the weight on there and just concentrate on
This one?
pushing it. The Smith machine is like a bench press machine, but it's on the slides.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And that'll build your
just-
arms?
Yeah, triceps, just like a flat bench press, but close grip,
Okay.
and that'll thicken them up.
So start with I think the tricep muscle is bigger than the
It
bicep.
is.
So
So if
do
you
more
work your triceps more, your arms will get a lot bigger.
I work
quicker.
my biceps more
You do?
because I think I get more of a chest workout and my tricep workout when I do bench.
Oh, you use a lot of chest when you do triceps?
Well, I do close grip on
Yeah.
bench.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I do
For chest?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So when I do bench, I do a lot of reps, but I do close grip,
Yeah.
and I basically I
Wow.
feel like I'm getting a tricep
Yeah.
workout.
Well, yeah. Close grip will definitely.
But I
put
love
more
close
pressure
grip
on
because I get to get the
You get
fuller
the-
part of the middle of the chest.
Right,
And I
right.
feel like if you build this middle, then when you expand,
your, yeah, it'll all.
so I
come
feel like
together.
right.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're gonna make your chest bigger, make the middle
It'll
part of
be
your
able-
chest bigger.
and everything else. will
Yes.
go.
And then when you
that's
go and
true.
when you open up,
Yeah.
like now you're opening.
Yeah.
That's
That's
just me.
true. That's good.
You should work out
Good
with me
analogy,
one day, bro.
huh?
You should work out with me one day.
We need to. Where do you work out?
I go at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but where?
at Fitness Connection in Matthews. I go at 6
Oh,
a.m.
I know where that is.
$10 a
on
month.
Independence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll train you.
Yeah.
I'm intense.
Oh, I know you are. I couldn't
I'm
do what you
intense.
do.
I'm in fucking tense, bro.
You'd be like, you'd work out with me and go, "That's all you're doing."
I work out. Listen, I've had guys
Yo.
tell me they work out, and then they come work out with me,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Bro,
I'm never working out with you.
I'm
again."
never working out with you again. Like I can't move. I can't. Like I'm sweating.
If
I'm about
you
to
worked out
puke.
with me, you'd be like, "That's all you're doing."
See, I come from the mixed martial arts background.
Right.
So when I work out, it's intense.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's
quick.
quick movements. It's
Right.
quick movements. It's fast. It's boom, boom, boom. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get bigger.
You don't.
I don't want to get bigger at
Oh
all.
no. Oh.
I just want to stay lean and flexible. I look at movement. I just want to be functional muscle.
Well, when you do that kickboxing and stuff, you don't want a lot of muscle, anyways, for that.
You know,
No.
I just want to stay lean and fit. And I like it when people look at me and they go, "I can tell you work out."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's a
Yeah.
home run for me. When somebody goes, "Man, I could tell you work out."
Right.
Like, you know what?
Yeah, that's good enough.
I'm good, man.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't look like the fat old dad.
Right. Right. The dad.
I don't have the
bod guy.
beard gut.
Yeah.
And I had somebody ask me the other day, he goes, "Man, you should just get, you're close to getting your abs." And he goes, "Don't you want your abs to come in?" I said, "Hell no." I go, "What do you mean you don't want your abs?" I said, "Bro, I get them once. They're going to be so hard to maintain.
You think? Well,
How
you
hard-
gain weight fast. You said.
But
So
how hard is it to maintain abs, man?
not me,
on.
because I can't gain weight.
But you know what? I don't want to ever look.
And I don't do cardio.
But I don't want to look like my abs. I don't want to look. Because I've asked girls. I've asked a ton of girls.
Yeah.
When a guy works out so much that he has abs and his body looks perfect, that he's going to put his body and him before her. So I look at
It
what
is
I'm
a
saying
very
is that guy's
selfish
so
sport.
selfish. He's so conceited. He's so into himself.
Right.
So there's no way
That
he's going to be
he's
able to give
not.
that girl the attention that she wants. Because
That's
he's
probably
all
true.
about him. He wants to be the attention.
I would probably agree with that.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So you know what?
I never looked at it like that, but now that you say it,
But if I never get abs-
probably true.
Here's how I look at it. If I'm 10 yards away from scoring a touchdown, I'm always 10 yards away from scoring that touchdown, right?
Always kick a field goal.
But if I'm 20 yards from that touchdown, I'm pressing to get that 10 yards because I always feel like I'm 10 pounds, which I mean by 10 yards. I'm
Right.
10 yards
10
away.
pounds away.
But you know
from
what?
being-
I can see the end zone. So I'm close enough to see the end zone.
Right, and you're happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that.
Yeah, if I'm at
And
the
that's
50-yard line, like, bro, come
Yeah,
on.
right.
man. But I'm 10 yards away.
And if you're happy with that, that means that those 10 pounds, you could lose that if you
But the
really
thing
wanted
is,
to.
if I'm 10 yards away from the end zone, then I'm always close enough that I could score if I wanted to.
Right. Right.
I could.
Like I said.
I could
yeah.
score if I want to.
Right.
But
That's
I
what I
don't-
said. If
okay.
you wanted to lose those 10
I
pounds, you could.
And I could be lean in just 2 seconds.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't want to maintain it, and I don't want to ever be to the point where my body looks so good that people think that I'm only into myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's some guys that you walk around, you're just like, they're gods of looking.
Right.
They look like chiseled gods.
Yeah.
But how many women really want to date that guy? Because
Right.
every woman's going to want them.
Yeah.
They're onto
Right.
themselves.
Right.
So that's why this dad bod thing's become popular.
Probably.
Because you take a hot chick that's dating a guy that worships her because he doesn't worship himself going to the gym all the time.
Right.
But he's smart, he's got money, and he's putting her first. He's
Right.
texting her all the time. He's emailing her all the time. He's
Yeah.
taking her out to dinner.
Opposed to that guy who won't text her because he's texting other people.
He's so, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's something to be said for that, man.
Sure there is.
Yeah. But anyway, dude, I'm
Absolutely.
so proud to have you on here, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
You're such a badass dude, man. Just
Well,
walking
whenever you
around.
want me to come,
Now, let me
I'll
ask
come
you.
spend
Let me
some
ask
time
you a
with
question.
Yeah.
Do you walk around with a tank top on every day?
In the summer, usually. Would you?
Absolutely. I don't know, man. Sometimes I like these Lululemon shirts. They kind of
I
fit
do like
tight.
those too. I got a few pair of those.
I don't want to show off too much.
Too much,
You know,
yeah.
I got a little tattoo showing. Like I got some arms right here.
Right.
I'm like 17-inch arms, not 23. I think I look more approachable than you do.
I don't know. I get approached.
That's crazy. I just want, you know what? We need to get a camera and like just walk around with you one day.
I put one of those GoPros
Yeah.
on my head.
It's fun. Man.
Oh well.
Dude, thanks for coming and hanging out, man.
It was cool. Had
You're
fun.
awesome, bro.
It was
Thanks
nice.
for talking to me. And, we're Chris Demetrio, the bodybuilder and concrete, construction worker, hard laborer, gym, likes big girls. Any big girl. What gym you working out at now?
Crunch over on 521.
So
I just heard today that they're going to do $1 million renovation over there.
That's crazy.
That would be awesome. Crunch.
You're at the Crunch. All right. The girls want you.
Hey, I got a membership I could bring you, so whenever you want to work
I
out.
don't want to go over there. So
Why?
no,
What's wrong with
It's too far from my house.
I know.
It really is.
But I'd go to that one, the fitness connection you go to. I want to go work out with you.
come work out with me.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick. Can you
Yeah.
get up that fucking early?
How early?
6?
For you, sure.
All right. Well, I love you, man. You're awesome.
Awesome.
You're
This
the
is
man.
cool.
See you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, man.
All right, bro.
Have a good one.